something that is gonna come to you already ready to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of, these, oh my gosh, so good. This is the Origami Foldable Steel 6-tier bookshelf.
Yes.
Now, if you don't already have this, where have you been? The reason I say that is that it's super duper popular. This is one of the most popular items from Origami because look at how many tiers you get here.
And
this is my favorite bookshelf.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be just that, which I love.
No, you can be a pantry shelf, it can be anything you want.
And look at all the colors.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go through the colors really quickly.
Let's do that real
some
fast.
of these go so fast.
They really do.
By the time we get to colors, they're already sold out.
And the colors match back to other origami pieces, which I'm sure Rebecca mentioned as well. So this one right here is the origami, this is the black, and it's a matte finish on this one.
This is a matte one, right.
Yeah, I love the matte finish on the black ones. Then right here, we've got the beautiful crisp clean white, great for your kitchens, your laundry rooms, the kids' rooms, all over the place.
Oh, really quickly, this is the most limited color by far. How many do we have left, Andre? Just 350 on this. And when I say 350 in origami, that is nothing.
That's not a lot.
It goes so fast. Okay, we have the gray.
This is pewter. Now, I will tell you this, in my opinion, the pewter in the bookshelf matches back to the gunmetal that we sell in other colors.
You're right.
You know, that's kind of my thing there. I like to tell everybody that. Vintage bronze, next this one, insanely popular
This one
in
is
the
my
bookshelf.
favorite.
Yeah, I love this one.
Well, it matches everything.
Yeah, and if you got wood or leather in your house, it just goes with it. New color next to that one. This is the forest green color.
Ooh, I love.
Isn't that nice?
This is really nice, and it's got that shine to it, right?
Yeah, it does. Oh, and it's a little off balance, and I'll show you how to correct that.
How to fix that? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'll show you how to fix that. Then we've got the rhubarb over here. That's a neat shade of red, I think.
It's almost a little bit of raspberry.
Yeah.
In case you're looking at it and it says, oh, that's really red, but in person, there's a little bit of a raspberry.
No, it's pretty great. And then next to that right here, we've got the Riverside Blue. This has been crazy popular.
Oh, you know what? I understand why.
Yeah.
It's almost got a little coastal, but you could totally make it work in any other setting. And I love that you have towels on here.
Isn't that
just
great?
think about your powder rooms where you just need a little bit more. Isn't it weird how guest bathrooms have the least amount of storage?
Almost never have storage.
Yes,
it's nuts.
So if you're looking for some place to just put some baskets.
This is just perfect for that.
Perfect.
Well, and you know, the thing about these racks is that they have a smaller footprint than pretty much any other rack that we sell. In fact, let me pull out the vintage bronze one here and I'll show you kind of the magic behind this and some of the things that make this rack different, okay? First of all, I mentioned the footprint. It's smaller than any other that we sell. It is 2 feet across this way going from side to side, and it's about 11 inches deep on the shelf, but then you add in the posts on there. You get about a foot off the wall when you put this in your house, so just bear that in mind when you're getting this. One of the things that we did to make this smaller, we wanted to keep all the strength and, you know, give everybody the best use case, okay? We put the shelves with perforations on them instead of the wire that we have on most other origami racks. Why? Because since it's going to be a bookshelf, we figure you're going to be putting smaller things on there. We don't want them to fall through. So we did the perforations. Now, why didn't we do solid shelves? Because we know a lot of people out there want water flow and they want airflow through the shelves. So that was how we kind of came to that compromise of doing it that way. And a lot of folks do use these for herb gardens, plant shelves, and things like that because these are particle-coated steel. So you can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. They're not going to chip, they're not going to scratch, and they're also not going to corrode. So you've got all of that going on. And then the other thing is we added this lattice work to the sides, okay?
Perfect.
And the lattice work that's on the side of this is functional in the sense that it's welded to the frame, so it does give it some structural component to that. But the other thing is it's beautiful for decor.
It's beautiful.
And P.S., it stops books from falling off.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
This is why it's my favorite bookshelf because it is everything you need a bookshelf to do. It's strong, right? Because I have a lot of big books.
Very strong.
This is going to hold any number of books you can try to put on here because each individual shelf can hold quite a bit.
Well, so here's the thing. This, unlike a lot of origami pieces, does not come with wheels. It comes with what we call leveling feet, okay? And that's what I was talking about with the green one that's back here, okay? The leveling feet that are on this, if you use them, if you put them on there, we recommend that you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf, okay? And there's 6 shelves, so that's a 300-pound weight capacity with the leveling feet on it. And that's going to stop it from rocking back and forth. And the way you work the leveling feet is you just rotate them.
Oh, you can do it with your foot.
With my foot. I can do it with my foot because I am the lazy man. I'm not going to bend down if I don't have to. So if you look at this, if I go clockwise, see, if I go clockwise, it extends. If I go counterclockwise, it retracts. It couldn't be any easier. But when you put it on there, we do recommend limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf.
Yes.
For 300. Now, if your floor's level and you don't need the leveling feet, you can go to the maximum weight capacity on this, which is 70 pounds per shelf. You got 6 shelves. That's 420 pounds. And P.S., before you talk about that, I just want to show this real quick.
Oh, yes.
This is kind of an important thing with origami, the fact that you can do that.
And you know what?
Fold it up.
The reason why I came over here is because if you're height deficient the way I am, you need a step stool. That's why I'm standing on it really quick.
Challenged.
Challenged. Yes, I can reach the top shelf very easily. But before we even get to talking about the stool, we're going to throw up that stool. There it is.
Yep.
So in case you want the information on that, it's really wide, easy to get up on top of.
I like that a lot.
But this, I'm telling you, is one of the things that I have to stress to you. I've purchased many a 6-tier shelf before in my lifetime.
Yep.
Sometimes they're made of not the greatest materials. And I've spent way above and beyond the price that you're going to see on the screen. Do you see this as a sale price of $119.99 for this 6-tier shelf? I know you're with me.
You could pay that much for a particle board, to be honest with you.
Particle board. I didn't want to put them out there, but particle board. And it never travels well. I've moved at least 6 or 7 times in the past 20 years.
Right.
And they never survived the move.
No, you can move particle board one time.
One time, and then it's useless.
So real quick, let's just look at some of the use case scenarios that we have set up over here. For instance, like you were talking about earlier with the Riverside Blue for the bathroom, this thing's perfect. It's the perfect size. You can reach the top shelf. I love it.
I'm so little.
The shelves are a nice, generous size so that you can fit full-size, bath sheets and that kind of thing on here when they're folded up. So you've got that. Other end, all the way down here, I'm going to make somebody crazy doing this, but all the way down here at the other end, we've got an office setup. And that's a full-size scanner, printer, everything machine that's sitting on there. And you can see how you've got reams of paper on there, you've got the legal pads, all of that. And this is going to be some of the most durable and least expensive office furniture that you've ever bought.
Oh, it's so true. And we're talking about utilizing that vertical space you always talk about. The vertical space
that you have in your house that you are wasting right now.
So think about those walls. Do you have an empty wall where you just put a picture frame up because it's like you're trying to take? No, don't do that. Use it for organization, for storage, especially because this is so gorgeous. It literally will work with any room. We're talking about your kitchen, we're talking about bedrooms, we're talking about bathrooms, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
any room in the house.
Even if you wanted to use in the garage, you have a little bit of space left, you want to use something like
Doesn't have to hold
So good. 746-806 is the item number for this customer pick that everyone vouches for already. Check out the reviews, absolutely incredible. We're going to go to the step stool. Come with me. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to